Hello student, welcome to all of you in the next physics lecture. This is the video number 37 and chapter number 5, oscillation. And we have to see here the next point, the laws of simple pendulum. In the previous lecture we have to see the period of simple pendulum, and we have to find out the period of simple pendulum is nothing but the t is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. And from this we also uh, the factor on which the period of pendulum depends on, we have to see that the length of pendulum and the acceleration due to the gravity, these are the factor on which the period of pendulum depends. And also remember that the period of pendulum does not depends upon its mass, and from this also we can state the laws of simple pendulum. For this purpose, we have to need the formula for the period of simple pendulum, and which is given by the t is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. From this formula, we can state the three laws of simple pendulum. The first law state that the t is directly proportional to square root of L. From this, we can write t is directly proportional to square root of its length of pendulum, and we can state this law in such a way that the period of pendulum is directly proportional to t is what, that is the period of pendulum, which is directly proportional to square root of length of pendulum. Period of pendulum is directly proportional to square root of its length of pendulum. This is the first law of pendulum. Now the second one is that the period of pendulum t is inversely proportional to square root of g, that is the acceleration due to the gravity. From this formula, t is inversely proportional to denominator side, this g is here, so that the t is inversely proportional to square root of acceleration due to the gravity. And this statement is like that the period of simple pendulum is inversely proportional to period of simple pendulum is inversely proportional to square root of acceleration due to the gravity, that is the g. Period of pendulum is inversely proportional to square root of acceleration due to the gravity, that is the g. This is the second law. Now the third law, the period of simple pendulum which does not depends upon its mass. Period of simple pendulum does not depends upon its mass. That means this formula t is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. There is no mass, so that the period of pendulum does not depends upon mass. This is the third laws of simple pendulum. Now we have to also see the second last very short point, and that is nothing but the second pendulum. What is meant by the second pendulum, and what is the length of second pendulum? We have to find out here. Now, if the period of simple pendulum is 2 seconds, which is called as the second pendulum. We know that second means what? 2 seconds. Therefore, if the period of simple pendulum is 2 seconds, which is called as a second pendulum. And we know that the period of simple pendulum, which is given by t is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. We know that this is the period of simple pendulum, t is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. Then instead of this period t, we have to write the condition here. The period of simple pendulum is 2 seconds. Therefore, instead of this period t, we have to substitute here t is equal to 2 seconds. Therefore, 2 is equal to this 2 pi under root L upon G. And then this 2 get cancelled, and remaining term 1 is equal to pi into under root L upon G. Then to remove this square root, we have to squaring on the both sides. Square of the 1 is 1, and this pi square root is removed, that is the L upon G. And from this, L is equal to G upon pi square. We have to find out this L is equal to G upon pi square, and this is nothing but the length of second pendulum. We know that where in numerical you have to find out this, what is the length of second pendulum. G is, you have to given value, pi is substituting this 3.14 value, and we have to find out the length of second pendulum by using this formula. L is equal to G upon pi square. This is the length of second pendulum. In this chapter, this simple pendulum, this point is very important. Period of pendulum, laws of pendulum, second pendulum, these points are also asked in your exam for the short answer. The laws of pendulum or the second pendulum. Also find out the length of second pendulum. This is the very important point, and we have to stop here. You understand that? Okay.